The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Who's Donkey of the Day today?
Donkey of the Day for Thursday, August 20th goes to Cincinnati Reds broadcaster Tom Brenneman. Let me tell you something. I salute all broadcasters, radio, TV, podcast. The reason I salute y'all is because this is a dangerous job we do. Every day we letting these words fly out of our mouths. It's literally like walking on landmines. Everybody is so easily offended. You never know what you may say that will rub people the wrong way. People will take things you said out of context. They will tell you about your intention for your words, even if you didn't mean it that way. They will tell you that you didn't actually mean what you said and will judge your words, not off what you actually said, but how those words made them feel. It's a dangerous, dangerous time. Not only do you have to watch what you say now, you have to watch for what you said back in the day. Because time doesn't matter anymore. Okay, cultural context doesn't matter. If you said something 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, it doesn't matter. There is no statute of limitations on words anymore, which, by the way, is the stupidest thing ever. If something was said publicly somewhere, broadcast for the whole world to hear, you shouldn't be able to hold them accountable for that now. Because clearly, if it was said back then and nothing happened to the person, then clearly the cultural context of the time allowed it. It's like issuing out retroactive speeding tickets, okay? If the speed limit was 70 miles per hour on a highway 10 years ago, and I did 70, sometimes 75, that was cool because that was the speed limit, okay? I can push it a little to 75 because if the speed limit on that highway was 70, I can do about 75. But if the speed limit on that highway got reduced to 55 because there were too many accidents, too many people getting hurt, too many people getting killed, understandable. I'm not trying to hurt anyone. I'm not trying to hurt myself, so I slow my ass down. When you know better, you do better. Now, if I continue to speed, I deserve all the tickets, all the fines, all the consequences that come with that. But what if I started getting retroactive tickets for the speed I was doing 10 years ago? That wouldn't make no damn sense, would it? I was doing the speed limit that was allowed at the time, and now that times have changed, I have grown and changed with them. But some of us have not. Tom Brenneman is one of those people. Tom Brenneman is 56 years old. Straight caveman status in America if you have not evolved. Okay? It's simple. Evolve or die. Well, yesterday, we watched Tom Brenneman die. If he's not dead, he's on life support because he was speeding last night. Okay, boy, he was doing 90 in a 55. That car ran off the road. He hit a tree, and he's lucky to be alive. If he's alive, the jury is still out. But you can't feel sorry for Tom because he knew the speed limit. He's a broadcaster for the Cincinnati Reds. And he was broadcasting during a game, and he was caught uttering. I don't even know if uttering is the right word because this sounded like a declarative statement, okay? But he was caught making an anti-gay slur between innings. We have to bleep it out. Just know it's the gay slur that starts with F, okay, the shortened version. A cigarette in London. The one that rhymes with mag. Let's listen.
One of the capitals of the world. Reds Live, the pregame show presented by Ray St. Clair Roofing.
Can I hear that just one more time, please?
One of the capitals of the world. Reds Live, the pregame show presented by Ray St. Clair Roofing.
I'm so perplexed by this because I just need to know, what was Tom looking at that made him say that? What was he looking at? What was he listening to? What came in his mind that made him say that? I Googled gay capital of America. And since he wasn't on there, okay, San Francisco was number one. So if he was a broadcaster for the Giants, it would make sense. Okay, Portland, Oregon, Austin, Texas, New Orleans, Seattle, Salt Lake City, LA, Denver, Hartford, Connecticut, but no Cincinnati. So what did Tom see that made him say that? That's what I need to know. Were two guys making out in front of him? Did someone send him a screenshot of Envy and his guys riding bikes with the gel on their bookies? What happened to make Tom say that terrible word? Now, Tom did apologize. And look at how good this guy is at his job. Listen, listen to what he listened.
I made a comment earlier tonight that went out over the air that I am deeply ashamed of. If I have hurt anyone out there, I can't tell you how much I say from the bottom of my heart. I'm so very, very sorry. I pride myself and think of myself as a man of faith. As there's a drive in a deep left field by Castellanos, it will be a home run. And so that'll make it a 4-0 ball game. I don't know if I'm going to be putting on this headset again. I don't know if it's going to be for the Reds. I don't know if it's going to be from my bosses at Fox. I'm going to apologize for the people who signed my paycheck, for the Reds, for Fox Sports Ohio, for the people I work with, for anybody that I've offended here tonight. I can't begin to tell you how deeply sorry I am. That is not who I am and never has been. And I'd like to think maybe I could have some people that could back that up. I am very, very sorry, and I beg for your forgiveness. Jim Day will take you the rest of the way home.
This guy called a home run in the middle of apologizing. Can you really take an apology sincere when a guy is too distracted by something else to continue to focus on the apology? And what's hilarious about this is him not knowing if he's dead or not. He's like, I don't know if I'm going to be here, if I'm going to ever wear this headset again, if I'm moving someplace else. Remember in the movie Signs when Mel Gibson's wife was still alive, stuck between the tree and the car, and she was alive but really dead and she was going to die at any moment? That's how Tom sounded. And I think Tom should be suspended, okay, and reassigned to San Francisco. Matter of fact, reassign him to the least gayest city in the world. I Googled that too. It's Birmingham, Alabama. Go to the Birmingham Barons, nice minor league team that Michael Jordan used to play for. That should be your future. Some donkey of the days just sell themselves. Please give Tom Brenneman the biggest hee-haw. By the way, if you don't practice bad habits, you won't make those mistakes on or off air. Just simply don't use that kind of language and you won't have that problem.
I don't like how you threw my guys riding bikes in your little donkey.
What do you mean?
Wow.
I'm just
Keep my
saying,
guys out your donkey.
First of all, ain't no guys in my donkey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Keep
Flirt.
my guys out
all
your
right.
donkey.
Number one. Number two, I really want to know what he saw, though. I really want to know what made him say that in that moment. Because something prompted that. I would like to know what it is.
I don't know. But anyway, thank you for that donkey of the day. Up next, Ask Ye, 800-585-1051. If you need relationship advice or any type of advice, call us now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.